from Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and all of Hampton Roads, this is your News Channel 3, home of triple Doppler radar. Right now, it's 6.
A woman accused of killing her boyfriend's toddler faces a judge. We'll tell you why police say she may face more charges.
25 years ago, Norfolk banned tattoo parlors from the city. Now, they may be coming back.
And only your News Channel 3 was there when a nightclub brawl broke out. Now the state is investigating the club. I'm Barbara Sierra in our downtown Norfolk studios.
And I'm Kurt Williams, live in our Virginia Beach newsroom at Town Center. Your News Channel 3 following a developing story. Newport News police say a high school student brought a loaded gun to school.
That's right, and your News Channel 3's Giovanna Bouchard is live at Menchville High with the breaking details. Giovanna?
Well, Barbara, some students that go here to Menchville High behind me say they can't imagine any reason why another student would bring a loaded handgun to school. Police say just after lunch, one student noticed another, a 15-year-old boy, a 10th grader, with a handgun. He told a teacher who then told security officers the gun, again, was loaded, but the boy told police he didn't plan on using it in school. The school district says the boy told them he was afraid after a fight broke out in his neighborhood over the weekend and thought that he could get into trouble, so that's why he brought the gun to school. Tonight, students are speaking out, saying there are other ways to deal with problems.
Yeah, he has no sense. I mean, why? No, there's no reason to do that. If there's any problems, go to an administrator or a teacher or something.
Now, that student, we're told, is in juvenile detention tonight, and the school district has recommended him for expulsion. We're live with the Newport News mobile newsroom. Giovanna Bouchard, your News Channel 3.
A Portsmouth teen is in big trouble tonight, accused of bringing a toy gun to school. Someone called police around 7:20 this morning. They said they saw a student at Craddock Middle School, even though he had been suspended. Police came and say students told them that they saw the teen with a pellet gun. Officers say when they tried to talk to him, he dropped the gun and ran. They caught him and charged him with having a gun on school property. Now, beach police had their hands full last night outside of a beach nightclub.
Barbara, it was teen night at the Beach House on 17th Street when the violence broke out. The state is now investigating. Beach reporter Stacey Wiggins is there live to tell us about it. Stacey?
Well, Kurt, we now know that this club is being investigated by the State Alcohol Beverage Control Commission. We also have exclusive video of the aftermath of teen night. It's not the first time trouble has been brewing here.
One gunshot, open up.
I thought I was dead. Got outside, we just heard somebody pop off a gun. So everybody started running around the parking lot.
These teens say it was chaos outside of the beach house. Police say things got ugly Sunday night when the club closed early. Witnesses say the teens were forced out in the parking lot, and that's when the fighting started. Police took serious action.
I got maced over there.
Club's owner won't talk to us about what happened, but neighbors are sending out a message loud and clear.
It needs to be closed.
Beth Von Kaufman lives next to the club at Shoreham Square. Her Civic League documented the problems at the club. She says the club needs to close before someone gets seriously hurt.
Noise, always. You know, the beach house is very loud. And then, of course, there have been a lot of firearms being shot off at different times.
We did some digging and found out the State Alcohol Beverage Control Commission is investigating the beach house. The ABC can shut down a club if there are serious violations, and there are a lot. Take a look at these numbers. In this month alone, beach police made 57 arrests at the club. 30 were for weapons violations, 3 were felony arrests. And police say they did arrest a teen last night who had a gun on him. Now, we will stay on top of this story, and we will bring you the latest on this ABC investigation. Live with the Virginia Beach Mobile Newsroom, Stacey Wiggins, your News Channel 3.
Your News Channel 3 was on the scene of another serious incident at the beach house almost exactly a year ago. A beach police officer shot and killed a 17-year-old near the club in January of 2005. They say the teen threatened him with a gun, so they were forced to shoot. The Commonwealth's attorney later ruled the officers were justified to shoot the teen. We want to know if you've run into similar problems there or if these incidents are the exception. Go to WTKR.com and click on your 3 cents. Now, Lisa in Virginia Beach already sent us this, quote, teenagers have absolutely no business being at a club in the first place. The behavior of that night is typical of the kinds of kids that are allowed by parents to visit these places. Keep your emails coming. Isle of Wight deputies also arrest a man who they say accidentally shot himself
while trying to shoot them. Deputies arrested Michael Wooten after a party at the Windsor School of Dance. They say he was disorderly when they approached and tried to run away. They say he pulled a gun from his pocket, but it went off.
The weapon apparently went off as he was trying to get it out of his pocket. He had gotten it out of his pocket, and apparently while he had it in his hand, it went off. It did shoot him in the leg, in the upper thigh. The bullet went clear through his leg, ricocheted, and the bullet did pass by the two officers.
Well, the bullet missed the officers. Police are holding Wooten at the Tidewater Regional Jail. The woman accused of killing this one-year-old boy was in court. Police say Misty Fuller beat little Dalton Jimenez to death last Wednesday. Fuller was in Isle of Wight County Court this morning charged with murder. She is the girlfriend of Dalton's dad. Police tell us that she told them Dalton died when he fell while playing with an older half-brother. Investigators don't believe that. Police say they're still investigating because Dalton's injuries indicate he had been abused more than once.
You ever notice that you don't see tattoo parlors in Norfolk? The city banned them in 1979, but they may soon be coming back. Your News Channel 3's Bob Matthews is live from our Norfolk Mobile Newsroom with a possible change of heart. And Bob, how are people responding to that possible change?
Kind of yes and no in times, Kurt. This is 21st Street in Norfolk. If the laws change, this is one of the places where these tattoo parlors could go in. In fact, if one went in here, it'd have some interesting neighbors. ODU's art gallery for its graduate student could be right next door to it. Right across the street, the Palace Shops, part against revitalization back in the early 80s. So you can imagine why some residents around here were a little bit wary of tattoo parlors perhaps coming back in here. They say if they do have to come in, though, they hope that they're safe. If the tattoo law is changed, a tattoo parlor could go in right next to Dave Hall's place, Grace Pharmacy on Hampton Boulevard. Dave told us his daughter got a tattoo when she turned 18. He knows you can't stop kids from getting inked if they really want to. He just hopes if the tattoo parlors come back, someone makes sure they stay safe.
Many kids are just going to wait till they're 18 if they're been forbid to have a tattoo. 18 comes around real fast, and then they're going to express themselves too.
Norfolk City officials feel the city would lose a lawsuit that challenges the law, so the proposed change would let tattoo parlors operate not just on Hampton Boulevard near ODU, but also in Ghent on 21st Street. Dan Russell says he knows the image tattoo parlors have in Norfolk. 50 years ago, the parlors were part of a Wild West image that drove many people out of downtown and Ghent and other areas. Dan says today the shops are much different.
Super clean. It's almost like a hospital setting. You walk in there and everything's clean. They're wearing gloves. They use new needles every time.
And there's a reason for that, too. That's because both the city and the Commonwealth now regulate tattoo parlors, making sure that things like needles are sterile and the conditions are clean. Now, as for when City Council might vote to change this law, we don't really know right now. It's not on the City Council agenda as of yet, but we're going to keep an eye on it. We'll let you know if they decide to change the law and when. Live at the Norfolk Mobile Newsroom tonight, Bob Matthews, your News Channel 3.
Coming up on your News Channel 3, a network anchor and his photographer are severely wounded in Iraq, but the same medical technology that saved many soldiers also saved them. Here why doctors say the early treatment is so important.
Twin water main breaks tied up downtown traffic all weekend. We'll tell you how the work is going.
And it has been unseasonably warm for the past couple of days, but it will be cooler beginning tomorrow. And we've got two big chances of rain heading our way. I'll let you know when in your 10-day Triple Doppler forecast.
From the Avon Fishing Pier to the Ocean View Fishing Pier, this is your News Channel 3 at 6.
2 suits, 2 shirts, 2 ties. Now just $2.50 at S&K.
Every girl crazy about a sharp dress man.
Dress sharp and buy smart at S&K with these great-looking suits from Kilburn and Finch, Vanetti, and Massimo. 2 suits, 2 shirts, 2 ties, all just $2.50.
Every girl crazy about a sharp dress man.
S&K Men's Stores. Dress sharp.
Sharp dress man. Sharp dress man.
A network news anchor and his photographer injured in Iraq could return to the U.S. as early as tomorrow. They're now at a military hospital in Germany.
Bob Woodruff and Doug Voigt work for ABC. Now, for several years, Woodruff worked for our sister station, WTKR in Richmond. He moved on to become an ABC correspondent, and just this month was named one of 2 co-anchors on World News Tonight, replacing the late Peter Jennings. Woodruff and Voigt were reporting with U.S. and Iraqi forces in Baghdad. A roadside bomb blew up, injuring both journalists and an Iraqi soldier. Officials say their helmets and body armor probably saved their lives, along with advances in wartime medical care. While roadside bombs are still the #1 killer of Americans in Iraq, doctors are able to save many lives because they can give state-of-the-art care minutes after an attack. Local trauma physicians say the quality of care in the first hour after traumatic injury is critical to survival.
There needs to be surgical intervention. So the quicker that the patient can get into a surgical OR with trauma surgeons, the better the outcome.
He says quick surgery can prevent complications like blood loss and low blood pressure from causing more damage to the body. That time is so important that doctors refer to it as the golden hour. Much more on Woodruff and Voigt's condition are coming up on the CBS Evening News with Bob Schieffer.
Crews have been fixing 2 Norfolk water main breaks since Friday. They still have a lot of work left. We'll tell you how it will affect traffic tonight when we come back.
It's your News Channel 3 to the rescue. We want to pay your heating bill. Register to win on WTKR.com. Then watch weeknights at 11, beginning February 2nd, and you could win $200 for your heating bill. Register on WTKR.com.
It's here, your marketplace on WTKR.com.
Click here on your Team 3 professionals to get the latest from home financing to LASIK surgery and more.
Shop, save, and learn. Your marketplace on WTKR.com.
You asked us to warn you of severe weather, and your News Channel 3 delivered. With Triple Doppler Weather Warn, we give you a personal radar and severe weather alerts first, right on your computer desktop, plus current temperatures and conditions. You told us you wanted neighborhood weather. With Triple Doppler Weather Warn, you can customize a personal forecast for your area. Log on to WTKI.com. We're working hard to be your News Channel 3.
Your Team 3 comfort professional. Train. With energy cost at an all-time high, it's important that your home's air conditioning system is operating efficiently. If you need to reduce your monthly energy bills, contact a trained comfort specialist for an in-home inspection at no cost to you. Log on to WTKR.com and click on your Team 3 professionals for the trained comfort specialist nearest you. It's hard to stop a train.
This is the electrical substation where a young boy was electrocuted. This is the living room where his mom got the call that a parent never wants to hear. This is the ambulance where the rescue team worked quickly to save his life. This is the ER where his mom got the good news that he would survive and the bad news that he was hurt for life. And this is the courtroom where we made the electric utility pay the young boy and his family for its carelessness. Bright Drescher and Imprevento, serious lawyers for serious injuries.
You have time. All day Wednesday at Haynes to get all new furniture, up to 60% off any price in town. You have time, more time than ever before. 4 years to pay with no interest ever on any order placed before 10 o'clock Wednesday night. This Wednesday, take the time to get the best price on the furniture you really want. Then, for the first time, take the next 4 years to pay with no interest ever. All day Wednesday at Haynes.
The ride is smooth, the fuel economy class leading. The experience is Nissan Murano with CVT.
Norfolk street crews are still working on fixing all the problems caused by twin water main breaks on Friday. Pipes beneath Waterside Drive and City Hall Avenue broke near St. Paul's Boulevard. Crews had to tear up the streets to fix the pipes. All of that work on City Hall is finished, but after 7 tonight, the city will close some of the lanes of Waterside so that they can lay down the final layer of pavement there. The work will be finished by 10 or 11 tonight.
Triple Doppler radar sees it live and sees it first. Now your forecast from Chief Meteorologist Dave Parker.
We already have some rain out there. Most of that right now in northeastern North Carolina extends up towards the Dismal Swamp. We've got more rain back in the forecast as we head towards tomorrow, and the temperatures are going to drop and the winds are going to pick up. Quite a bit to talk about for tomorrow's forecast. All right, let's take a closer look right now on Triple Doppler radar. As I mentioned, we've got some rain in Carolina extending from the Dismal Swamp, one of only 2 natural lakes in the state of Virginia. Some of the steadier rain right now is in Perquimans County, just north of Hertford, North Carolina. We'll take Triple Doppler radar. We'll take a closer look at that. Some of the steadier rain right now right around the community of Snow Hill, right there on Highway 17. That's going to be heading up towards Nicanor, and then eventually crossing portions of 17 up there near Lynch's Corner. Elsewhere on Triple Doppler radar, not much happening. We're not going to see much rain over the next couple of hours. Much better chance, though, as we head towards tomorrow morning. All right, live look outside right now with your Skycam 3 network. Looking along the edge of the Chesapeake Bay, courtesy of our good friends out there at the Westminster Canterbury building. Cloudy skies, dry right now. That's going to change later tonight. Live view from the top of the town center in Virginia Beach. Looking westward off towards Portsmouth and Norfolk. Dry but cloudy and very warm. You know, it's 61 degrees there right now. Live view also for the drive home, or at least for a lot of folks who are hopefully on the backside of the drive home. Right now we've got a big slowdown there on 64 at King Street in Portsmouth. And that looks to be a new delay. It was moving along pretty well about 5 to 10 minutes ago, and we'll try to get some information on that delay right there on 64 at King Street near Portsmouth. All right, so here is the setup for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, coastal storm develops. With that, we're going to get rain. It's going to develop early in the day. It's not going to last long, moves out pretty quickly out to sea, but that rain will likely linger at least through early afternoon. On the back side of that, we also get a lot of wind. 25 miles per hour. That's what the wind's going to be blowing tomorrow afternoon. And with that wind out of the north and out of the northwest, temperatures are going to drop. So here's where the rain is right now. That rain we just looked at from the Dismal Swamp down to Hertford, North Carolina. There it is right there. That's going to work its way across Carolina, maybe Chesapeake, Portsmouth, Norfolk, Virginia Beach over the next couple of hours. There's a big break out to the west, and that's why we're not going to see much rain tonight. But then farther to the west, out towards the mountains, we've got more rain coming in, and that's the rain we're going to see tomorrow morning. So in our hour-by-hour forecast, taking a look at that rain, a few scattered showers early this evening, 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's when the heart of the rain will be there, and it will be a sloppy start to your Tuesday. All right, of course, today, the big weather story was the warmth. Again, 50s and 60s right now. Temperatures overnight, 46 to 51. And that's about where they're going to be for most of the day tomorrow. They're not going to go up much after that morning high. Scattered showers in the morning hours. We're going to dry out for the afternoon with dropping temperatures. Winds in the morning, 10 miles per hour, but they're going to be 20 to 25 in the afternoon. So once again, for that rain forecast tonight, by midnight, mainly dry skies, but by tomorrow morning, scattered showers, and that will likely linger at least through 1 to 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Over the next 10 days, temperatures drop tomorrow, upper 40s, low 50s. Dry skies for Wednesday, Thursday. More rain back in the forecast Friday night. Better chance Saturday, but temperatures back in the low 60s again as we end this work week.
A crowd jumps an off-duty cop at a fast food chain, and he fights back. It's all caught on tape. Tonight on your News Channel 3 at 11, find out why a uniformed police officer stepped in and shot the off-duty cop 3 times. That's tonight, right after CSI Miami.
A man in a wheelchair for the rest of his life, and you won't believe how he got that way.
My life changed forever.
Exclusive. Former teen idol Leif Garrett's part in this tragedy. Next Inside Edition.
Inside Edition, tonight at 7 on Your 3.
Hey, it's your future. Here's what's up in the exciting world of shipbuilding.
Are you ready to learn how the world's best shipbuilders construct the most advanced ships on the planet? Look to Norfolk Grumman. The Apprentice School has over 18 tuition-free programs designed to develop a career and teach unique skills found only at Norfolk Grumman. Full benefits included, and it's a great place to work and learn.
Your future, now on WTKR.com.
Brought to you in part by Northrop Grumman.
Restyled, reconfigured, reimagined.
The Accord from Honda. There's nothing vanilla about it. Lease an Accord for $239 a month with a total drive-off of $19.99 for well-qualified customers.
Something different is happening at Golden Corral. Every night on the buffet, you can enjoy a different home-style dinner, different than the night before. And Tuesday night, families can enjoy kid-friendly prices, including free kids' drinks, slow-cooked pot roast, steaks cooked just the way you like, plus pizza, chicken, desserts, and more. At these prices, Tuesdays are looking good again.
Golden Corral. Everyone deserves a good meal every day.
Terror, Iraq, Iran, eavesdropping. The president facing the toughest issues talks to the man with the best questions. An exclusive tonight on the CBS Evening News with more Sunday on Face the Nation.
Now, your News Channel 3 Sports with Jason Barr.
If you've seen any NASCAR magazines recently, chances are Carl Edwards is on the cover. The sport's newest star finished third in the standings last year. It was just his first full year in Nextel Cup racing, driving the number 99 car.
Carl Edwards came to Nextel Cup with his trademark backflip, but he ran up front during the season, winning 4 times.
Carl Edwards sweeps at Atlanta.
And Edwards wants to keep that momentum going this year.
I'm trying to not think of it as a new season. I'm just trying to think of it as a break from Homestead to Daytona, and we're just continuing with exactly what we were doing last year.
One thing Edwards can't change is his rising fame.
I pulled up to a stoplight the other day, and I look over, there's people just staring at me. I was like, why are they staring at me? And they're like, hey, Carl.
So now that he's a top NASCAR driver and part of Roush Racing, Edwards was asked if he ever expected to be in this position.
But the chances of this happening are like 0. So, but that was, but it was all fun. What was the question again?
Never mind, Carl. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I feel very fortunate to be here. So I did not expect it, though. Not at all.
All right, on Sunday it was Seattle. Today the Steelers arrived in Detroit for Super Bowl number 40. Pittsburgh a 4-point favorite in the big game. Their fans like Barbara Sierra will be waving the terrible towels on game day. It's been 10 years since Pittsburgh's been in the Super Bowl. Bill Cowher remembers losing that game and knows what approach to take next week.
Getting here is one thing, but the most important thing is that we focus and get ourselves prepared because we're playing a very good football team that, these guys didn't win 15 games for nothing.
And we have a new partner in our Super Sunday party at Subway Restaurants. As your News Channel 3 wants to pay for your Super Bowl bash, check out our great website at WTKR.com. Click on sports and all the details are there. We will announce the winner on Friday. Barbara, we know who you like on the Super Bowl.
You bet. It's Steelers all the way. And coming up on your News Channel 3 at 6, Virginia may soon have a new state song. We'll let you listen to it next.
Tonight, TV's #1 new comedy, Courting Alex and CSI Miami are all new. First,
my dad doesn't like the guy I'm dating. You can either discuss this as adults or you can act like a child.
So you can act like a child.
Okay, he hates him.
Courting Alex. Then, everything in this script,
Kill club owner.
shot through the eyes, is coming true. They don't even reveal who the killer is.
That's my job.
And one CSI is taken off the case. A new CSI Miami after a new Courting Alex, CBS Tonight.
Hampton Roads, you asked us to report the good news happening in your neighborhood.
Congratulations to this quarter's Your Community Star.
To do anything I can do, help people out.
Dr. Edward O'Keefe, honored for his unselfish commitment to make a difference in his community.
Stories about good Samaritans, people doing random acts of kindness, stories about saving lives. It's good news about great people.
Watch for the next Your Community Star, Friday on your News Channel 3 at 6.
Hampton Roads, let's talk about live radar.
Only your News Channel 3 has 3 live high-definition radars.
3 live radars means your News Channel 3 is always first to track the storm.
Plus, only your News Channel 3 has triple Doppler street-level forecasting, the station that always tracks the storms. Your News Channel 3.
If you're saving for your child's college education at a slow pace, remember, tuition rises every year. And don't forget, tuition's only half the cost. Will you be able to keep up?
Breathe easy
easier and save for college tax-free with the Virginia Prepaid Education Program. Learn more at virginia529.com or call us toll-free.
People love the extras they get at Priority, like free manicures.
I just want to thank him. He's not here.
Car wash with service.
Is he here?
No, he's in Australia.
Priority rewards.
Sorry, I think he's gone fishing.
And priorities for life. Oil and filter changes and state inspections for life. And your engine guaranteed for life.
There you are!
Whoa! Priorities for life at Priority Toyota, Scion, Acura, and Chevrolet. Make your next car a priority.
Looking for a better smile? Visit your Team 3 professional, Clark Voorhees Orthodontics. Quality orthodontic care for patients of all ages for over 28 years.
From one generation to another, our family will be here to grow with yours. We offer the latest technology to ensure that you get the quality care that you deserve,
with results that will exceed your expectations.
Clark Voorhees Orthodontics, serving all of Hampton Roads with 4 convenient locations. A proud partner of your Team 3 professionals on WTKR.com.
Injured in an auto accident? Tell them you mean business. Call on the Hurt Line right now.
All right, Barbara, Virginia's a step closer to having a new state song. The state hasn't had a song since Carry Me Back to Old Virginia was retired in 1997.
That's because some people found the lyrics to be racially offensive. So a state Senate committee today backed the song Oh Shenandoah.
Oh Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, you rolling river.
Now, some critics say this song also has a flaw. They say it never mentions Virginia, Kurt.
Just a small oversight. The bill, including the state song, now moves to the full Senate for a vote. Here's what's coming up tonight on your News Channel 3. The King of Queens coming on at 8, followed by How I Met Your Mother at 8:30. At 9, 2.5 Men. Courting Alex comes on at 9:30. CSI Miami at 10. And then we return with your News Channel 3 at 11.
Now, for breaking news anytime, don't forget to go to WTKR.com or use your internet-ready phone for 3onthego.com.
The CBS Evening News is up next with Bob Schieffer.
And we're going to leave you tonight with another listen of Oh Shenandoah. Thanks for the company.
I long to hear you. You rolling river. Oh Shenandoah, I long to hear you.
Send us a postcard and you could win free heat for a month.